you've been writing in a specific kind of world, in a specific kind of format for the past 15-ish years. This is a very different kind of show, and you seem to be a solo writer on this. How did that change your narrative process as you were crafting this season?
Yeah, I've written a bunch of novels, and when I went to Amazon with this idea for the show, in my head was like, I want to write this like a novel. Like the episodes will be like chapters in a book, and we'll have a story that's going to expand past it, but each chapter is going to have you on the edge of your seat as if you've written thriller or read a bunch of thriller novels, you got to keep them engaged all the way through. So that was really the approach. And the very beginning of the kernel of the idea was I'm going to try to do this like a novel and write it myself. I might have regretted that, but it was interesting and fun to try it.
And how did the creative partnership with Jensen come to be, and how did that impact the character and story you were telling?
Yeah, right after I had pitched it to Amazon, Nick Pepper over there called me up and said, "You've got to meet this guy, Jensen Ackles." And so we went to lunch. I found out in 5 minutes that we grew up in the same hometown and we went to rival high schools. I mean, he's much younger and way more handsome than I am, but we had that same upbringing. And so from that moment on, I was thinking about and writing Mark Meacham in Jensen's, cadence. And he's so funny and so nice and up for anything. And that kind of infused the character as we went.
Now, obviously, every show needs a good ensemble, and you've got some familiarities with creating those. What did you want to bring to this world around Mark?
Yeah, I got really lucky. The hardest thing and the most rewarding thing in creating a new show is picking a cast. And you don't know, you try your best to know what you're going to get, but until they show up, you really don't know. And I got to watch, these guys all meet for the first time, not unlike their characters who have to meet for the first time and then grow together. And they're all so just good people that it really made for what I hope is the chemistry from off camera you're going to find on camera. So, yeah, when you're looking to populate a cast, you're looking for a bunch of different voices that you can bring together from different, backgrounds that are going to fuse together to be a team that you're going to want to come as a viewer and watch week in and week out. And that's what I got.
Obviously, we're spending a lot of time with our heroes, but we're also seeing the people who they're trying to kind of take down. What can you kind of share about the balance you wanted to strike in showcasing what they were up against?
That was different than really what I had done before. We don't spend a lot of time on those other shows that I worked on with the antagonists, but it's not unlike thriller novels where you get to spend a little more time with the antagonist. What's fun and difficult to write, but rewarding if you can hit it, is I want you to pull for, in certain instances, the bad guy and not even realize that you're on his side and pulling for him. And then you're like, oh, wait, this is the same guy that's trying to do this. So it's a challenge, but a fun challenge. And I'm just trying to surprise the audience, throughout the each episode.